time to tutorial for a few more hours again. Got some extra reading. So you can lose if you take too long with the queen, but I also want to go quickly just have the blade sort of fill up. Okay. Cool. That's cool though. We got like this one's a bit more of like roguelite in the sense of having like meta progression and stuff. Some goals, which is cool. Had some weird sleep. I stayed up late yesterday doing Deadlock. And then I woke up, just was dead. And I'm back to bed after a few hours. I don't know. I mean, I think it's pretty cool, but I'm still doing tutorial. It's comfy. And if you like roguelikes with meta progression and city builders, it seems pretty good. And everybody seems to like it pretty well, so I imagine it stays pretty good. I mean, it'll be there. You can always play those first. Yeah. I mean, this is very different from both of those. You could always pick it up if you're in the mood. A little bit here and there. I don't know when the Steam sales are happening again. Let me see. Could always wait for a sale. Against the storm. It's $30 normally. This game has an expansion coming out in like 4 days. Or something. Got frogmen. Huh. Probably gonna be on sale then. Cool. Well. RTS type of games. 4X's and all that stuff with lots of DLC. I think I'll just be okay. So I'm playing on Game Pass, so I doubt it comes with the DLC. And if it did, well then I'll have this done in that many days anyway, so. I'm still exhausted though, I gotta say. Well, Phoenotopia is longer. I like it a lot better than Under Lilies. It's more exploration driven. Under Lilies is a bit more like a, I wouldn't say sad, but kind of more grim, action focused Metroidvania. Then if you're gonna get this, I mean, it's super different. I mean, I think out of those two, Phoenotopia is the best by far, but I don't know if you're feeling more action. Under Liz, a good 20 hours. Of kind of action. Metroidvania, probably less than 20, but depends if you 100%. Yeah, Sam's been doing Phoenotopia. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, so he's seal type. So the goal is to reforge these seals. You need 4 seals. You get a seal, I think, for clearing each of these. So I guess we just make our way there. Worked for me. I recommend changing in the options how charge attacks work. I don't remember what it was called. Change it from whatever it is to I think it was hold. Other than that, max difficulty. That was how it was originally intended, but they just kind of added easier stuff in there because I guess I don't know. I thought it was very well balanced for what it was. So. Their handicaps, not really like hard mode. That kind of difficulty. Oh, really? That would suck. Is it a mini USB? I always have trouble with mini USB. I've went to wireless and dongles and shit now if I can help it. Those have their problems, but a lot less. Like a hardwired controller would be nice, but they just don't really sell those much anymore. Maybe the 8-bit does are that way. Oh, they can block the ability to move buildings. Oh shit. Block your ability to trade. It's a modifier challenge. That'd suck. You'd have to have a lot more building. You'd have to break shit down a lot. USB-C. I've only really had the Switch wired with that. I had issues with it with Monster Hunter. Yeah, I've thought about it. I use, for retro games, the Wii U Pro controller with the Mayflash dongle, which is really great. It was really cheap. Anything with sticks, I tend to use like an Xbox One controller with Bluetooth, but like a built-in dongle that's not like, I mean, I don't know, I've not really had many issues with my deal. The problem with the Xbox One controller is it doesn't come with rechargeable batteries, so I had to like buy a battery pack. And I don't know, it's lame. And I'm like tired of it. Fuck. Yeah, I'll have to look into the Hories. I know Hories were big with fighting game, like affordable fighting game pads. Or sticks or whatever. But I think 8-bit those are supposed to be good too. I gotcha. I really don't need this game running at like 10 zillion FPS. Let's try some more tutorialing. And the more woodcutters you have, the more hostile it is. More forbidden glow. Just when you do any, just pretty much anything, anytime, especially exploration. The forest is pissed. Hailstorm. Plus 5% chance of perishing every 15 seconds. They need housing. Okay. 7. Someone dies every storm. Multiplied by the number of years that have passed. Yeah. all do we have? X. I don't even think there's any farming I can do. No orders yet. Grain collector. Grain engines. Harvester's camp. Brickyard. I don't know what we want to make yet. I mean, I'm not going to be able to know yet. It's too fucking early. Herbalist camp. Could do that. Have enough wood. I make 2 woodcutters camp, really. I don't really start with any of this. I don't need to mess with it yet. Maybe I could have waited then. Specializes in wine production. Gain 1 to beaver resolve for every 70 wine. I can move into beavers, I guess. Fuck it. Gonna be the beaver land. Produce berries in any capable building. Okay. Set 'em make a beaver thing. I don't think we have that yet. For the roguelike. I mean, this is a tutorial though, so not gonna be all open. House 8 people. But he's pretty busy right now. Need to make some shelters though. Take him off and he can start building. Put priority on those. Down there and get building, bro. Produce berries. Oh, I didn't actually pick what I wanted them to cut. It's good they just cut whatever's around them otherwise. Need to cut down here. My hearth is like fucking. This is all blocked off and shit. Need more food. I need to eat to survive. For minutes, they will go on a break, gather on the earth and try to eat. Okay, so just getting base food isn't enough. You need to turn it into like jerky and all that kind of shit. That's not how it really works. Like, you know, multiply food by. I mean, there's always the base, and then when you process it, you're gonna lose something. But for the sake of the game, it makes more sense, yeah. Or maybe you turn some stuff into something edible, right? I guess that makes sense. Worry about that later. I don't think I have any way to process food right now, though. I don't know what a rain collector is. I haven't seen anything that uses rainwater. You can add more. positive effects. Reduces hostility. Event work speed. Global production increased if you have oil. Okay, interesting. Need fertile soil, which we have none. We have to also make a farming place, which I think I didn't get, so. We need to find more shit. Stone down here. Services. A lot going on here, man. We'll start to understand more of them. They got a lot of info here you can just jump back into. Who's this? An owl dude? Fox person? That's on the upper right corner. Where does it be? Maybe I don't have it yet, but I'll have it later because this is a tutorial. I'll have to just mess with it. Rain punk. Difficulty levels, blight rot, parasite. Jesus. I don't even have the ability to buy them yet, I just have it in the tutorial. Yeah. Get these people right away. Where do I see my overall food? And you can lock some of this. Oh, I finished this order. A trading post. Okay, I need to sell shit. Distillery. Need more homes, man. What is this? Mystical stone monument. Unknown runes are carved a specialization bonus. And get wood, incense. Aesthetics. The symbols carved into this monumental stone bear an eerie resemblance to the force and corruption. Decrease hostility. Increase the ancient hearth's resistance. Okay. So you either get a lot of resources or you piss everyone off. We'll hold off on that. Can do it whenever. The workers, I'd rather not wait. I want to learn more of the key bindings. F, E, okay. Hold control to exclude trees on the edge of a glade. Hold all the clear marked trees instead. Oh, you're gonna swap between them. Okay, this lets you clear stuff without discovering the glade. I get you. That's nice. That's my food. My meat is growing. Berries. Mushrooms. We start with some raw shit, but I need to forage more. I don't have the ability to make like a farm. Can use drizzle water. That's what the rain collectors are for. Just have them build shit, and then we can send them back to chopping. We can't make bricks without clay. I am missing stonecutter shit.
Yeah.
Decreases hostility by 10 points. What am I at? 40. Doesn't need to be quick then. Have them build. Result. Harvester's camp. as well. It keeps your track shut. I don't remember how to check all my goods. I guess they're in there. Twitch. What's that? Move building to something else because I use it so much. Orders panel, screen, light raw, rain punk overlay. Replace overlay, speed up. I guess if you want to see it, you just click this, huh? Don't need to track my wood. Upgrades the earth. This is as high as we can get it until we do more. We just need to keep getting wood, I guess. Oil. Tools. I get some reputation. The money. Yeah, I need to be making these plant fibers. I think anything I see I need to be making shit for. Brickyard. Oh, this produces bricks. Crude workstation. The brickyard just does it better. Three-star quality bricks. I said we're getting like 1 star here. Guess we could try it. Although I'm gonna need to make a distillery at some point here. Bricks and fabrics, though. It's done yet? Idling. Oh, you need 2 people to even start it? I thought it just made it quick. I honestly don't need this yet. I'd rather go down here and grab some of this shit. Although the trader's gonna be here pretty quick. want to do either of these and just focus on the builds. I'm not doing that. $40 meat and 40 grain for every dangerous or forbidden glade event. $30 ambers worth? Jesus. I'll just buy some shit, dude. Storage capacity, huh? Need to sell some goods. Look, I don't have much to sell. Can you sell amber? Sell meat? Sounds like a bad idea. Attack the trader. I'm taking your shit. Newcomers, tools, coats, uses clothing by humans, beavers, and somebody else. That just ups their happiness. I mean, they seem to be doing okay. I don't. I did just sell a bunch of food. Produce drizzle water. It's happening right now, man. Pack of crops, pickled goods, and fabrics. Can use drizzle water. We can see what it's like, huh? I can build a farm over here. There's a production building. What does this mean? It'll like use the farm fields here? I need to have somebody going in on this shit. More bricks. Got like a no plant fibers. I need people building. Okay, we got another store of food here. I mean, it wouldn't be complicated mix of food, but I mean, I just keep going on berries surely and the trail, right? Open this and I'd get oil, meat, or amber. I don't understand the food as well as I should probably. My food seems fine. I mean, it's not gonna be like they're just like pumped about it. Oil. My fuel's fine because I'm chopping a lot of fucking wood. We're almost out of coal though. This is all efficient fuel. This is the only one that's not. Probably fine. I could probably just go for the Citadel here. Get some money. Don't buy any shit I fuck up, because I know I will. Don't do that, we're getting close. Let me finish the rain collector. Reduce porridge and pickle the goods. This makes porridge. I need grain. Fuck. Gonna be a bit before I get some grain, dudes. pickled goods though. This makes pickled good. Veggies. Or homestead nearby. Homestead. Can I even make anything here? I have no idea. I have a farm field, but small farm plantation, herb garden, forester's hut. I assume they're all just gonna be in there. Well, I can't really produce those things without veggies. We're just gonna have to hope we find some. Mushrooms. Oh, I need incense to make the offering. I just realized that. They're just sitting around. I have no incense. Got the wood and the clay. I'll get the resources, man. Oh, some fucking shit right here, dude. Didn't even realize. Move that here. Destroy the obelisk. Okay, you can just roll it. Oh, we need that a lot more. Aye. Forage, I need... I can use mushrooms. Oop. Jesus, are they done? Oh. Oh, we could use fucking shrooms here too. You could use berries, dude. Oh my god. Oh, now I know. I actually just need pottery. Funny enough. What creates pottery? Brickyard. I don't have. Boom. Zorg. Fragrant roots. Get incense. Biscuits. The bake. How much money do I have? 20? I have an ancient tablet. Roots. I even have roots. Let me check that. What was the button? There it is. We do have roots. I need something like right now. Pottery. Oh. Oh, that was all my money. Okay.
With the Mima, la la.
Yo.
Newcomers. A lot more houses though. Each newcomer group has 2 additional villagers. I should have gotten this first, huh? Depends on how much I'm gonna be glading. Probably that one. Need more homes, man. A lot of people building right now.
Wonder.
Yeah.
Okay, I needed 3 tools for it. Crystallized dew. How much clay do I have? Alright.
Hello. Welcome.
The hostility of the forest makes them sad. They like pickled goods. Looks like we're working on that. What was my place with the pickled goods, man? The granary? What is using my pottery?
Bitubio, Papa.
If you're supposed to hold on to these, or if you sell them, you actually get some shit. I need Benny, man.
Hey, my mom. Volleyball.
The lizards. forage. We have enough of everything. I guess so. Honestly, we probably should grab more shrooms. Oh, the herbalist camp does that. The berries or the mushrooms, man? I think we can use either. We can make wine. But kinda need a lot of shit. Luxury. You could kind of save them if you hit favor. Interesting. Clay deposits. The lizard house. The lizards. We're supposed to get new people when we found new glades. Meat. Oh no, wait, that was that was the newcomers one. I should have done the glade one. Could go to a dangerous one for shits. Learn some stuff. No, maybe I shouldn't. The hostilities kind of build it. Forager's camp is empty. my porridge. I got no grains. Oh, Jesus. My fucking porridge. They'll be good on clay forever up there, man. Alright. The lizards are happy now. They're easy to fuck up, but also super easy to please. And Harvester has nothing else right now to do, so we're gonna send these fucks somewhere else. How you doing, the lassie? I'm gonna cut down this fucking dangerous one. I don't give a fuck. Produce wine. Need more pottery. What is up with the pottery right now, man? What are we missing? Clay? Need somebody cranking this shit, man. Quite comfy indeed. Oh no, nice. Sounds comfy. I don't need this dangerous glade. I would just use it to check it out. Already has a road up to it. I got a long haul now, but that's alright. More wine. More. Oh, they use the pottery too. No wonder. No wonder the wine's coming in so fucking slow. Motherfuckers can't keep up, and then I gotta go through like 3 separate things, man. I'll just move quicker. Mold supply. 1 to grain. Dual brewing tool. Gain 3 wine for every 15 ale. I don't really do any of that, so. Some wood cells are like nothing. Lost supplies. Usual amount of supplies can be found in some glades. 40 meat for game for each completed dangerous or forbidden glade. Okay. Not really finding anything for the fibers here. Newcomers. Other veggies. Grain. Yeah, it's a lot of fucking villagers, dude. Well, my lizards are more happy, so we'll just go with lizards. Another lizard house, lizard abode. We go through a lot of clay. I might do 2 stone cutters, we'll see. Nightmares. A little bit, man. A little bit. It's fun with friends, but it's also a pain in the ass, right? This is how it is. I'd play again though. I'm curious how the game's gonna end up being when it's more finished and stuff. Maybe I'll do 2 stone cutters. I gotta say our output there is kind of weak. I have a lot of dudes doing nothing right now. Can kick up production a good bit. Sacrifice 50 wood. You're supposed to do this during the storm, I guess. Oh, you can permanently lower it, I see. Cool, so I can be really aggressive. I just have to sacrifice wood, so I can make more wood cutters, man, if I'm feeling wild. Carpenter. Might as well make this ahead of time. A dead Flock streamer and changed his entire channel. Yeah, roguelikes and MOBA hero shooters. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to play again later, I will. But yeah, it brings back. I don't know. It's a weird mix, right? Like, it's fun to do competitive stuff because I haven't done it in a while, and I do think some of the verticality and some of the heroes doing a nice mix of shit's cool. But it also feels like way too much like Dota 2, and it's an ugly game. And I already wonder how much like goofy meta shit there probably is. Hopefully they add some maps and round out all their balance and add more dudes in and shit. But I mean, it's in like alpha right now, so that's cool though. Need to fuck around, but yeah, it's just like any other MOBA. I think the only MOBA I ever liked playing solo kinda was Heroes of the Storm. But it's cool playing one as like a shooter. I have a lot of people just building. Gotta whip out like an extra rain collector. How much do these take to make? Any more pottery? I'll make another brickyard since I'm making so much that shit. Luxury goods. I need wine. Since I probably need to make another brickyard, man. I'm getting held up in some spots. Got enough people. Yeah, I was like, not. It's one of those things like it's fun to dip back into one here and there for sure. Like it's cute, but I'm not like just chomping at the bit, right? Oh, I've sacrificed way too much wood. Holy fuck. I got plenty left, but. Oh, it's only a temporary hostility lowering. I see. Buy 3 perks or blueprints from traders. I needed to sell packs of luxury goods. Got plenty of wine. What's my wine? I'm not gonna need pottery. Got berries. Could get more berries coming in. It's my pipeline. Yeah, that's kind of my thing. Is like, it's not an exciting game, and like it's kind of lame that it's like, oh, it's just like Dota 2, but like it's clearly the same team, like ugly characters, like the same kind of meta stuff, more built-in like guide following and hand-holding and all that kind of stuff. Like, I think it's neat. Like I said, the verticality, it's pretty clean to look at. I think it's ugly, but it's clean to look at compared to like Overwatch. Like, it's neat seeing them kind of combine the two, changing how last hitting works kind of, but it still is like the same framework. So I don't know. It kind of feels more like they were trying to combine the, you know, all of the fads at once. It's like, hey, we do shooters, and hero shooters are kind of a thing, and MOBAs are a thing, and Dota was big, let's just do it again, you know? I don't know, it's like, on one hand, I mean, it's fun enough because MOBAs and all that kind of stuff they have like this inherent kind of entertainment, I guess, but. It's also a MOBA, right? Where I feel like how creative the objectives are and how fun and experimental the game is is pretty low. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Is like, at least with stuff like Heroes of the Storm, there were some really off-the-wall characters, and it was more of like a party game with like crazy objectives and shit. And it was more just kind of like fun. Where I feel like this is still trying to be kind of like esportsy, which is kind of safe. So I don't know, it's like I said, on one hand there's some inherent fun in it, but on the other hand it's also like, it is just another MOBA. I couldn't see myself going hard on it all the time. The same way I never played a solo match at Dota or hardly any solo league. It's cool to like co-op with your buddies and make like, you know, I'm gonna dive or I'm gonna be really aggressive and all that kind of shit. Because I mean, that's fun. But I don't know. Like, I could go play more good feeling shooters, more creative, envelope pushing games. Maybe it wasn't such an ugly game, I'd be a little more into it. Like, I felt like there's any kind of creativity there, but it's mostly just in the light mix up of kind of classic MOBA mechanics. It's not a whole lot. I mean, you get used to the rails thing. Like, it's a smooth feeling game. And it's not like super Twitch shooter heavy. I kind of wish there wasn't headshots so that it was a little bit more focused on abilities and shit. And I do wish there was a bit more characters that did really wild shit. Like, I try to find those, and a lot of them are just like, I'm the guy that just assassinates people with damage, right? But, I don't know. Yeah, I understand. I mean, if you don't like MOBAs and you like hero shooters, I mean, you're not gonna like this, but I think it'll be a big game for them. I mean, clearly it's just those devs, this is just what they know, and they just want to keep riding that success. And I think, as far as that is, it's pretty neat, I guess. But, as far as, like, where I'd want, like, gaming to go, especially, like, Valve, like, not really. I mean, I'd play it more, I guess, but I don't think I would ever make it, like, a mainstay. I don't know, we'll see where it is when it comes out of, like 1.0, but I mean, they're already showing this much. I doubt it's going to be magically ultra different. We're about to hit 2. I've got honestly too many villagers. CS was huge before it even had skin. That was only in CSGO. Or do you mean like it wouldn't make as much money for them? Yeah, I mean, for sure. They found a really great way to monetize it. And they do it with all of their shit. That isn't like some kind of single player experience. Or co-op. Yeah, I did a fair bit of Dota too, and I was just like, it always felt like it was a tough one to get into. You kind of really need to be, I don't want to say ahead of the game, but it was a kind of, I mean, League's pretty hard to get into at times, but it's very like team fights, micro kind of like focused, where Dota's like a lot more on like the strategy build type of stuff. Which is cool, but it's like makes it hard to really kind of get into unless you want to spend a lot of time on it. Yeah, but like, I mean, you really think that's like most people? The game has like millions of players. That's crazy. Your average Joe is not just fucking like playing that to gamble the whole time. I mean, I definitely think the loot box, customization stuff is huge. It's huge in any game. It's a massive way to make, dough. It's a huge way to keep people having fun in a way, right? That's why like costumes and aesthetics sell so much, and because people want it. Like, it definitely helps, but I mean, come on then, why isn't every random game with fucking like loot boxes as big as CS, right? There's more going on than that. There's definitely people who only do that because Valve has a marketplace for it, but it's not the majority of people. Like there's only 1 million people playing that every day because of fucking like loot boxes. That's just crazy. No, I mean, it's an absolutely huge thing for like the game and for Valve's profits, and it's changed the culture of Counter-Strike, I'd imagine, pretty hard. But I mean, I think everybody playing it cares about skins and stuff, but if it was like a shitty game or CS Source or 1.6 or whatever didn't even exist, I mean, it wouldn't just magically be good because it had skins. CS, I feel like's biggest thing at this point is staying power. It's just legacy. Like, it's just, there's probably other games that are really good that could be like very competitive that people would be really into, but it's just like you said, some of these are like hard to get into, like the proper competitive scene, how much support they have, the community. All right, you need an active community, and CS has just been around so long. It's been so big for so long that as a social game, it's just this, I feel like this thing that's very it kind of keeps it around almost, right? I got you, yeah. Yeah, I just don't think it's like, I mean, that's just all it is, but I definitely agree it's huge. I got you. Yeah, CS was never big out here. I played a little bit of CSGO and like some Source, but I didn't know many people into it. I mean, you'd have to be more PC gamer centric. It's very easy to have like a console only friend group. I mean, CS is bigger in like overseas anyways. Nowadays, I mean, it's mixed, but if you want quick fun, yeah. Hmm. Yeah. I mean, I don't like playing CS that much. Personally, yeah. I mean, it's cool, but I mean, it's one of those, like, it's kind of like Dota, where it's like you just really gotta like want it. And I bet once you play it enough, or you got the right friend group, you know, the time you put in, you know, it starts being more rewarding in that way. But I don't like the spread shit. I like talking to random ass motherfuckers online, especially because I stream. And it's been just out so long at this point, it's very uninteresting for me to even think about getting into. I liked playing around a little bit and fucking around with like mod servers and stuff, but yeah. I definitely think there's a big difference between your people who want to play like a COD or like a CS. I wonder how much crossover there even is between that kind of community. Or those communities, you gotta imagine it's not as much as you'd think. One was kind of, inception of it was more in consoles, the other is like very PC heavy. Takes a long time, teamwork and effort and more planning. I mean, even shit like fucking like spread control, right? Where COD is like it's consoles, you know, Xbox type of shit, like younger audiences, and quick jump in, very accessible, but more of a Twitch shooter than a planning thing. Very solo. Yeah, it's very different. It'd be interesting to like kind of see if there's crossover. I mean, obviously there's like, I mean, you could just play them, but like long term, like your people who like just play, like they have like their main shooter. I don't have like a main game these days, which is why I don't get into a lot of these as much. Like I'll play them a bit, but I don't ever see myself playing like one game like forever. Even Monster Hunter and shit. I mean, I play it a lot, but you don't see me playing it every couple days. I don't think co-op stuff has the legs that competitive stuff tends to, unless it's like MMOs or something. Auto buy, that exists? That's interesting. Yeah, the whole skin marketplace and the how much money those are all worth is crazy, man. It's interesting, but Jesus Christ, dude. That is no joke. Did I even go into this glade? Honestly, don't know. Yeah, I was like, aren't there some that have gone for tens of thousands? This will be fucked soon, but I might as well play it cool for now. Yeah, it's just surprising to me that it's still as big as it is. Like I said, I mean, there's a quality there for sure, but that's kind of what I meant by like legacy. I feel like the quality and like what it brought to the table when it came out originally, like CS Source, was probably a bit more unique. Nowadays, I still feel like it's unique, but I feel like more hardcore stuff. I mean, look at RTS, just isn't as popular. I mean, it's just not going to be like. I mean, I'm not saying that CS is like dwindled in total popularity. Obviously, it's like always still huge compared to what it was. It's like Source just by people alone, right? But you think about the size of like games getting bigger, and just like your average Joe is not gonna want like a stressful experience. That's why RTS is. I mean, once they lost the esports stuff, I mean, it's like they're fun. I think they're cool, but it's a very hardcore gamer type of thing to do, right? Like. So it's like, I feel like I'm surprised how big it still is. In a way, because of like the total size of the game. Well, I guess, I mean, it makes sense it would still have a lot of players if it always did. As long as they didn't fuck it up completely and there wasn't any competition, but I gotta wonder how many new people are coming in, yeah. I'll let you make plays, etc. without having to be super good mechanically, yeah. Yeah, need to rely more on a team. I don't know, I guess it's just, I think it's a interesting game. I explain that, like, I mean, obviously, I feel like shooters are inherently more interesting to your average Joe than an RTS. I'm talking like, just like just dude, bro, right? Like, your average Joe is not gonna want to, you know, an RTS is not gonna be super interesting to him. That's just how it is. It's a less popular genre. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense a shooter would be more popular, but because CS is a little bit more hardcore, I feel like a lot of what's kept it there is just the community, the legacy, and all that. That there isn't like many like super team-focused competitive shooters out there. They exist, but not with that like size. Does that make sense? like its size and its legacy and its support is almost kind of what keeps it going than it is truly the merits of the game itself at this point. Because it's not like other stuff hasn't come out that is as good, possibly, right? Not like it has some special sauce nobody's cracked. It might be more like on Valve and how just many people play it, and that nothing's gotten big enough to compete. Not that it couldn't quality-wise, but it just hasn't. You know? That's how big CS has just been forever. I don't know. It's also easy to run. It's free. That helps, but I mean, that's most live service shit. You're good or you're not, there's no tricks, like she's gonna kill someone. Yeah. Or every encounter is like just you and the person. I mean, obviously there's skill involved in using like ultimates and shit, but when it's just you and the guy, it's always like who's better. There is no like, oh, this time I just get fucked because I happen to not have the right farm or the right like setup, or my cooldowns were off or something. I mean, I guess there is farm in a way, right? Because you can get like better weapons and shit, but yeah, I get that for sure. How many players is like CS still hitting these days? Steam charts. Past 30 days, average players is 864,000. Peak was 1.5 million. Yeah, like its total player count just keeps going up. It always has, essentially. I mean, there's been a couple dips here, like it'll drop like 100,000 here and there. And I think in 2018 it was like 400, and then it kind of just kept going back up, and now it's like, you know, millions peaks and shit. Like its total amount of players always goes up, but it's like how popular it is, I guess in the grand scheme of all video games, is probably a smaller percent in a way, because video games have gotten so big. It dips a couple hundred, yeah. I mean, it's still one of the biggest online games, but yeah. It'd be interesting to compare those numbers to like console shooters and stuff that get like a yearly release. I don't think those, I mean, those are still big, but I wonder if they crack those numbers. Like a new COD. Maybe during its heyday. I wonder if COD still would. You know, I guess I would be that surprised if it did. Like I said, they're much more accessible. That doesn't necessarily mean it's better, but all I'm trying to say is hardcore games tend to just be less popular inherently. So it's cool that CS is still as big as it is, and I gotta wonder how much of its legacy, just because it's just been around for so long, and how important community sizes and shit are to stuff like that. Like, I mean, your game could be amazing, but if nobody's playing it, nobody's talking about it, nobody gives a fuck, right? It was like MOBAs. It was like, I hated playing the fucking MOBAs, dude. But, or, you know, when I used to play them like League. But I play it just because my friends are playing it, and then I was like, I find some fun in it, but I don't think they're like bad, but it doesn't matter if you have 1 HP, you can just headshot 3 guys in 5 seconds when they're on. There's nothing like that really, except that Valorant, but even if Valorant's skewed because of the skills. Oh, I got you, yeah. where because you could just like it can be turned around in such a quick, like raw moment. A skill can really shine. Or something with like RPG elements and HP and bloat, you have to be like consistent or have like teamwork involved, like a MOBA, and it's like if you're down on that kind of stuff, and it might not even be your fault, there's just like really nothing you can do sometimes. Yes, and well now it's like COD's gotten a little bigger on PC, especially with like the Battle Royale, and they have like 50 different CODs, and then they have the console versions, and it's like I don't even know how you track all of that, right? Where CS is like it's just, you know, it's PC, so it's easier to track. Guild House. Idling. Because the water tank's full. Yeah, that's kind of my thing. It's like I like all these games. Like I like CS enough. I don't want to play it really, but like I had fun with it for like 30-40 hours, you know. But like I'm not gonna keep a fucking installation going, yeah. And a part of it's just like I'm personally just like how I play games, right? I used to be really big into playing like one thing all the time, but as I don't have like as many friend groups who are playing like one thing all the time, and I do more streaming, it's like I just don't have as much desire to like. I don't mind putting a lot of time into a game and getting good, and I think I want to do more of that, just to feel that side of gaming. But I mean, I've done it a lot in the past. It's like, I mean, that's me. It takes a lot for me to be like, I want to just play this game all the time. So, but some people, it's like the friend part. Just how that particular game maybe feels, how much you care about playing, like how much you care about the medium. Like you might not give a fuck about other genres. Like you might just play like, I mean, I know there's people who just play CS, right? So I guess it just depends. So. For me, there's like a, I don't want to say a higher bar because that's bullshit. Because other people, that's not like, I have higher standards in some kind of cool way. It's like a different bar for me, what it take. Different values, I guess. It's tough for a game like that for me. I don't want to keep it installed and go crazy on it. I mean, I'll leave games like that installed, but you won't see me playing them that often. Like, I'll leave Deadlock installed and we'll fuck around here and there, but if anything, I do that more with co-op shit. I always keep like a killing floor or something installed. I've also always been more into co-op than I have been competitive. I'm not a very competitive guy. I don't really like sweatiness. I like, not that there's anything wrong with competition. I like it when it's more creative and everybody's working together to be like goofy and doing fun stuff in order, to win in a competitive environment. Then I really like meta slaving and like ultra sweatiness. I guess it's what is at the core of the competition. Like for me, it's like if I'm like pissed at somebody I'm playing with even for a second, then I don't want to be playing it. Right? If I'm just like disappointed or pissed that I lost, it's like okay, whatever. I mean that's part of the whole deal. Like I don't think that's like that bad. Like that's the ebb and flow of competitive games and why they're exciting. But when it's like, it's like if I'm playing with my buddies, it's like I want that to that part to always be like, you know, everybody's on the same page kind of shit. Because I like really difficult stuff when it's co-op. I like that feeling of like teamwork. You know, like infinite patience for it, but yeah. When that gets lost, like I said, like early League of Legends was that way. It was like you could just experiment, kind of have fun with it, try to do cool shit, you know, make strategies and try to win, or just kind of have fun with it. Like that was cool. That's kind of like Heroes Storm was more like that, where it was more like kind of experimental party modes and stuff for the objectives, and you're just trying to like find heroes you like just for fun and like doing goofy shit, and you know, obviously like there's a skill that keeps building up, but I don't know. I don't like hate playing games really. I mean, I do that enough. Just playing dog shit, just for discussion. I mean, I don't like hate it, but yeah. Guys just idling. Guess we're just not using enough. Am I keeping up on these? Barely. My clay production is fucking horrid, man. Oh yeah, for sure. And that's kind of what I mean, is your average Joe doesn't want to be like stressed playing something. I think it's important to be willing to play stuff that's like stressful, because you find, you know, different experiences and shit. So, you know, that conflict and the stress and the ebb and flow and all that's kind of part of it. But on the other hand, it's like, yeah. What is up with these guys? Is there nothing left for them? The foragers camp here. But on the other hand, it's like, I get like not caring about that. I was like, it depends on how much you care about, like where you care about, like different experiences, and what mediums you care about. I think it's worth trying stuff and like challenge yourself a bit, right? Like there's people who won't play like online stuff because they're just like afraid of like any kind of like scary feeling. And it's like, I don't think you should do that, because you might be surprised. It might be actually really awesome. So. But there's a point. There's always like a balance or like a limit. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like in the heat of the moment, for sure. Like one moment, I guess, yeah, it's fine. Like that's kind of how it was with my group with like League of Legends and stuff. Like you always went in sweaty, and then it got even heavier, and the opposing side would be heavy, and it was always extremely sweaty because you've just been playing it so long. You don't really just like have fun with it just on a base level. It's about like being good and stuff to a certain extent. Yeah, no, like I said, those range of emotions, I think, are, I mean, it's important. Yeah, exactly. You're totally right. Yeah, I meant more like if it was like the norm, right? Like if you go into it hating it and everybody's like just dumping, like you need to find another hobby. That was the norm for you a few years back. I'd lose at the moment we started fucking up. Okay, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Links are going down. But yeah. I mean, if you didn't get disappointed at all, you know, or pissed at all, like, you know, you might not enjoy some of the other moments as strongly. I get it for sure. I mean, it's gonna happen, especially in something super competitive. But it's like when I was playing like League and stuff, it was like I was like everybody be like, what? You know, we don't even enjoy this game. But it's like we just play it anyways because that's what everybody else does, and that's what they did. And that's how we would just kind of like get together as a group and do stuff. I feel like if your friend group or something's like that, you need to like like maybe look into something else that like your group might be interested in. That kind of shit. We gonna held others over a CS match. Gotcha. Yeah. I still like I said, it's like you said, I think it's valuable here and there. I'm definitely more on the side of like, yeah, it depends on how much. Everybody's got a different amount they care about. I don't care about like winning super deeply on stuff. Like, I mean, I do, but it's more about like, why do I want to win? Because it's fun. But I could just have fun, you know, just playing and hanging out and shit. So it's like, winning's nice. It's a huge part of like the ebb and flow of like the game and shit. But I don't know. It's not the gap between how much I care about winning in a competitive game with friends and like the gameplay itself is pretty narrow for me. So. But I get it's a little different, especially the longer you play a game. You probably care less about the minute-to-minute shit. It's less fresh, and it's more about building your skill over time and that kind of shit. So I guess it's a super complicated thing. I mean, what makes these games work and different tolerances and tastes and shit. Tilted during ARAMs. Yeah, ARAMs. I don't think I got too tilted during those because they were always like the goofy time. It was always interesting, like, I would try to always be like, because I just don't like getting angry. I would always try to be, you know, pretty chill about shit. And I would always play, in League of Legends, I was the duo lane. So I always played support for someone. Because I just liked that. But it's like, it's like a fucking, like an infection or like a virus or something. Like once one person starts getting extremely sweaty, it spreads really hard. I love the guy I played with. He was a fun AD carry for my support, but he would get sweaty because he watched a lot of esports. He would do a lot of and I feel like it infected that entire game where it was just like the esports got really big with League and like the celebrities who are huge, and it's like everybody wants to be like, oh, I'm the shit, right? You know, like I'm good. And so it's like it would kind of, and then you played it long enough, and it was like, you know, it wasn't just about being goofy, and meta slaving became more of a thing. So it's like when people start getting sweaty in a game like that, your friend group all starts getting sweaty. Even when they don't want to. It kind of depends. I say it's interesting a lot, but I mean, I find a lot of this kind of shit interesting always in gaming. There's so many different. That's why I like the medium, but yeah, it's something for sure. But that kind of anger for sure can get a spread, because I mean, it just makes people tense, or like, you know, maybe they're like, yeah, you know, that is, you know, it's like I am angry, and it's like it's interesting. Walking on eggshells, that kind of shit. Depends entirely on how seriously you take it. If you're striving to get really good, you have to deal with the negative thoughts and try to learn from mistakes. Yeah, I mean, I think that kind of negativity is different for sure. And like you said, it really just depends on how you channel it and what kind of feeling it is. It's like a fighting game. It's like you're not gonna get better. Like you're not gonna just like, you know, feel awesome about like every loss or something. But you know, I guess you get better. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, that's a much better way of putting it. I agree with you 100%. Depends on what you find fun in it. You know, if it is like gaining skill and then seeing those wins and feeling good about kind of like building a skill set, and you know, obviously there's the feel of the game too. And you know that's a friend thing too. It's like, you know, it's like I want to see, you know, us, you know, get tighter as a unit and more coordinated and shit. But like, yeah, on the flip side, it's like some people are just coming home to like hang out with their buddies and just kind of play something, and they might care about that same stuff, but on a much smaller scale. Like I said, that gap is like smaller. But it's like when somebody is like a huge asshole, they're like, okay, this is not worth it anymore. That kind of shit. It's like I'm not that invested in it. Like that was kind of me. It's like I always want to play the best I can and everything because I just like that's what I like to do. But yeah, it was never at the point where I was like, I'm gonna make somebody's life a living hell in this game, you know, that kind of shit. Like when we play co-op, it's like if somebody just sucks huge ass, it's like I'm not gonna be an asshole. It's like I don't know. I get it. I mean, you get limited time though, so some people it's like, you know, you want to see the end of something, or you want to win, or it depends. Yeah, but I agree with you for sure. Hey man, when is this trader popping up here? Sell 15 luxury goods. Probably just start building another goddamn shelter. Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's like if you guys just aren't compatible on that front, it's like, you know, just gotta play different shit. Because it's not fair if you're a casual player to expect people who want to, you know, get a lot of fun from being like, you know, upping your skills and stuff and getting better and practicing and like doing the research and stuff to just ignore that. So it's like, I mean, you just don't play with those people, I guess. But yeah, if you do have some kind of like harmony there, yeah, I mean, you know, if your friendship matters more than all that, then it's like, yeah, you gotta know when to fold it a bit. Because there's always a point where it's just like, okay, this is just silly, right? You know, there's way too much. Yeah, that too. I mean, it's not. There's anger and like frustration with direction, and then there's just being an asshole. You know, if you're like, damn, you know, I'm really, I'm annoyed this happened. I fucked up. You know, I'm pissed about it, but I want to like learn from it, or you know, I don't want that to happen again. It's like, okay, it's like that's one thing, but it's just like, yeah, just like blind rage. I know guys like that. So, yeah, for sure. That's a different bundle of fun, but. You get told to just shut down. Yeah, I mean, I know people like that. I don't rage. I mean, I'll get irritated for sure. And I would definitely show that less of that on stream just because I got people watching. It's just silly, right? But I don't get like rage out. much. I don't like it. I'll whine a little bit. Yeah, I don't throw anything. I'll get annoyed. It kind of depends on the game and what it is. I think the most I get annoyed on stream is when I'm playing something I think sucks, and then it's also a bitch to get through. Because then it's like I feel like I need to like talk about the game, but it's like all I have to talk about is how fucking bad it is, so that we're still there doing something. So yeah. So yeah, it depends. If I get mad at people, I usually just stop talking. I'm just kind of quiet. That kind of shit. I think it's one of the, I think it's like, I don't know. I mean, everybody, it's going to be different every time, but it's like, one of those where it's like, I'm really pissed, so I'll just be like quiet. But then like, there's that boiling point. It hasn't happened very often, but like, you know, if it goes beyond that, I'm like fucking super pissed, you know, like, it's like that's the calm kind of shit. That's probably how it is for a lot of people. I mean, some people can probably just take shit forever, but that's not really for the games. With games, because I talk so much on stream, if there's any saltiness, like you can kind of tell. Because I talk a bunch. There's ways to address the calling when you explain that should be done in your opinion and what should be changed, how others execute the round. It's not like how it used to be, which is basically what the fuck. Can we stop fucking losing the same spot every fucking round? How fucking it can be. Yeah, it's not constructive at all. That's kind of my thing. I think there's a difference between anger and like almost more like constructive negative feelings in a way, right? It's like losing. Nobody's like, I mean, it's pretty rare to be like, yeah, I just love losing. I mean, you might not care, but you know, it's like, it's not like a, you don't love losing. So it's like, how to explain that? I don't know. I feel like the difference between like irritation, frustration, disappointment, stuff like that, and just like raw anger, like the direction and how constructive it is, and all that makes a big difference. Yeah, that's what I mean. But just like the loss itself. I mean, I guess there's situations where just if you just broke it down to just the loss, I guess it'd still be fun, maybe. But you know, like maybe it's funnier. I mean, like I said, all things combined, yeah, for sure. But I mean, like, just the feeling of a loss being better than or worse than a feeling of winning. I feel like inherently people want to win. But it could easily be, you can have way more fun with the loss than a win because of all the other factors, right? Yeah, that's what I mean, but it's not the win there, it's the journey to that win, right? I'm talking about just like the raw feeling of winning or losing, but it's like the build up to it that matters a lot more for people. For some people, it literally is just about if they win or not, right? That's why there's like cheaters. Is what I'm getting at. Like some people, just the feeling of being a winner or loser is like all that matters. Yeah, for somebody with like half a fucking brain on their shoulder, the journey matters more, right? Like, you know, was it hard fought? You know, how did we have fun with it? Do I care that much about losing because I'm with my friends? Like, you know, not a big deal then, but I feel like the inherent human desire is probably just in that moment. Like, you'd probably prefer usually a win over a loss, but. And I think that, the magnitude is different for each person, depending on what they're doing. But yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I'd always prefer a win over any kind of loss, right? I mean, then there's like challenge doesn't exist then as a factor in enjoyment for me or something. Yeah, that's. I mean, I know that is the case for some people, but I think that'd be really stupid. You know, like I just want to play this and press one button and it just says I win. You know. But I mean, if people didn't inherently want to win, then nobody would care at all about competition. That's kind of what I mean. Hell, we wouldn't even play games, probably. But I gotta wait for this motherfucker to do the whole storm, man. You care about winning. Don't you want to win every game you play? Do you have just as much fun just dying to the first Goomba in Super Mario Brothers as you would like getting through the level? Everybody cares about winning. Everybody wants to succeed. It doesn't. I mean, yeah, like competitive stuff. It's like a different magnitude for sure, but everybody wants to win. Like that's just how it is. It might not be a lot. You might have more fun losing. Like I said, I don't care. I would say I don't care that much about competition. I don't think the win matters more than friends or the feel of the game or anything for me. And I don't think there's kinds of games that it's more fun to lose, but like, you know, there is some kind of win eventually, or there's, you know, something there. Like it just, like it might be like not as big a deal, and in that particular game especially, or to the person it might not be as big a deal, but like it's there. Getting something you want, you know, is almost even like winning. Right? So the best CS memories with my group with Ripper and others are the matches where we're getting beaten like a wet sack, but managed to keep our cool and turn around like and you just come back win. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I feel like that's, yeah, most people, you'd think, right? Even if they don't think so. Like some people I think want an easy win, but find out, and that's why I say you should play challenging stuff or challenge yourself in general, because sometimes like, yeah, the harder road where you learn more and have to do something a bit more uncomfortable ends up being like a stronger feeling of accomplishment, or, you know, or just the journey itself's more fun. Yeah, I'm talking about it on an extremely granular level also. I mean, I absolutely understand all the points, and I might feel even stronger about some of what people are saying here. I mean, I agree, but yeah, just on like an extremely granular level. Like, people want to succeed more than they fail, right? It's what that is, what it's defined by, your circumstances, all that kind of shit. You know, it's different. That's kind of my what I'm getting at. I feel like competitive stuff for people who don't have those kinds of certain values and shit like that, you know, cheaters and all that. It's a big deal. There's just people who inherently, like, I don't know if it's the social validation sometimes, or because they feel like they've done something, or they succeeded at something maybe they done a lot, or it's like you're willing to like cheat or do anything to get like a win or something. Or it's like a power trip, like, you know, you're fucking like lauding your power over others or some shit. Who knows? Even then, I guess you could say it's not always about the winning. It's about using how much people care about winning against them sometimes. I don't remember what the point of this was in the first place. I guess we're talking about the tilt. Yeah, I mean, I guess the idea of I'm supposed to sell 15 of these. And then buy perks.
Matimo, hey, oye.
Deliver 40 amber. I'll just grab more of that. Sell more of these. What do I have a lot of? Copper.
Me.
I mean, you have to have some kind of dopamine. I feel like if you didn't have any kind of feeling of joy or anything, right? I mean, I guess I don't know enough about the body. I mean, yeah, obviously there's like positive thoughts without dopamine, but gotta be something, right? I mean, you're showing how much you liked making that case earlier. It's like, you didn't get any feeling from that. Like, I guess it just doesn't come from like maybe more traditional areas like competition or something. Yeah, I get you there. Like I said, I don't feel very strong. I'm not a very competitive person myself. I don't really give a fuck. Beaver's Resolve. Keep Beaver's Resolve above 25 for 120 seconds. Beaver's Resolve. What do they need? Pickled goods. Beaver housing, leisure, clothing, education, luxury. I'm gonna stop doing these. Oh, it's good not to get a nicotine addiction, yeah. Fuck that, right? More wine. Wine equals luxury. God damn, man. We go through these rocks fucking hard, man. But we got more over here, so. We're about to win this, though. I need the beavers resolve. God. Getting a lot of villagers, man. Hostility of the forest. Hey, thank you, son. Danky, danky. I can make coats here at a clothier. Make some coats. They like coats. Like a luxury. I should probably get the rain collectors going again. What are these? I don't think we need many more of these, but we can make them anyways. TED Talk tax. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I was making any points there or anything. I guess it's just fun to talk about and see what people think about shit. Foragers are out of work. God, we need more wine production, man. Already out of wine. Pottery. Just pottery non-stop. I'm about to make another one of these, dude. Another distillery. There's nothing for it. Sorry, folks. Going in on the wine, man. That's good though. I mean, you focus in on something, bottlenecks. We'll get a feel for it over time. It's been a bit since I played one like this, so not gonna be super efficient. I'm in the tutorial and shit still too, so. We're about to be done though, we're about to win. How many years it takes is important though too. So any bottleneck is bad. Because I mean we win, you know, your win state is filling the blue without losing the, you know, filling the red, but total years spent here also changes shit as well. Because there's a certain amount of years before the world gets wiped. I'm also probably the slowest person. I mean, we were talking a lot, but let me check. That's 3 hours for one tutorial. Cool. Okay, we can't even do the next tutorial. Buy this. Yeah, clay. Could start with clay. Start with stone. 2% reduction of fuel consumption. Cool. Deeds. Yeah. So there's buildings that make like the share things they make, and so you can get some stuff that's home decoration. This is cool. So there's like, oh, if I need these 3 things because of my goals or what you find, it's like you can go towards that path and shit. It's cool. I think there's a lot of depth here and a lot to learn, but I like it. It'd be cool to get good at it. And obviously there's different difficulties and big goals. That's pretty well made so far. I can see why people like it a lot. A lot going on. Well, the main goal is to get 4 seal fragments on my way up to one of these. And then that'll give me more time before the world explodes. So I guess I can explain the goal if people don't know. The idea is that after a certain amount of time, the entire world except the smoldering city gets destroyed in the blight storm, and that the entire world's always raining and shit. So your goal is to go out and try to reforge all the seals, which will increase the amount of time until the next big explosion happens. Now I don't know if you just need, I can't remember, like you need to get a certain amount of these and then it expands the range you can go. And if at the end of it all, if we get everything, like maybe you just, it's good to go. I mean, the game clearly goes like insanely far out, so it'll be one of those long games for sure. But I'll get better at each one. You make settlements and make your way to places, and depending on how many years you spend in each of these, obviously your paths changes shit, but you get permanent upgrades and stuff, so I don't think there's like an end state. Well, you can play in Iron Man mode, I guess, where there is like a like an end state. And then there's like a bunch of difficulties. I guess higher difficulty you get more rewards too, so it always wants you to challenge yourself, I guess. But I haven't even done a normal round yet. Cause I'm a little hungry, so I might go, I'm gonna go grab something from the kitchen, but if my brother wants to go get food instead, I might do that, so we'll see. Be right back. Thank you guys again for chatting. Alright guys, I'm gonna go to the store real quick, and then we'll come back and probably do more of this. So, thanks for watching. Yeah, funny enough, the expansion for this comes out in a couple days. I'm playing through Game Pass though, so I won't be getting it. I think we got enough to do. I'll be back very soon. Thank you for watching. Thanks for chatting. Game good.